Good day, everyone. This is Captain Crispy Bacon, the Captain Crispy Bacon Show. We have a very special guest with us today, Santa Claus. Uh, so we're very fortunate to have him with us today. Welcome, Santa. How are you?
Ho, 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 ho. Hi, I'm very well. I'm very busy checking the list to see who's naughty or nice. I see on the nice list Sammy and Milo, Michaela and Carly, Michael and Milo, Sylvana, Cammy Joe, Tony and Lindsay, Lila and Lily. So nice to see so many good boys and girls on the list.
Wow, that's really nice. So I guess they must have been nice this year. That's wonderful. Okay, well, I know you're really busy, Santa, so we're just going to go ahead and move right into the interview part here. So first question is, what do you prefer to be called? Santa Claus, Santy, Chris Kringle, or Saint Nick?
I prefer Saint Nick.
Why?
Saint Nicholas is the patron saint of sailors, merchants, archers, repentant thieves, and children. I started out many years ago with secret gift giving, such as putting coins in shoes for those that left them out for me. But any name is really fine.
Okay, great. So we call you Santa or Saint Nick. Really like the Saint Nick. I didn't realize that about Saint Nick, the sailors and stuff like that. We have so many sailor friends. That's a pretty amazing thing to find out. Okay, next question. Are you going to still go to sleigh this year, or have you considered a Royal Caribbean cruise ship?
Let me tell you, a cruise ship is no way to get around the North Pole. That would be counterproductive, and really, they're too big. Having said that, I've been tempted by the Harmony of the Seas. I might ask the elf Michael Bailey if he could work on a Harmony sleigh for me.
Oh goodness, yeah. Well, you know what? That elf Michael Bailey, he might can make that happen for you. Who knows? Okay, great. Got to ask you this question. So why do you love to wear red and white so much? Is it because they're flattering colors on you, or is it, as I've heard, because you're sponsored by that large drink company?
By the sounds of things, dear boy, I'll never be able to shake off that little fabrication. No, no, no. The reason I wear red is because if I get lost in the North Pole where there's no natural red, remember, I stick out like a sore thumb, and the elves can easily find me. I think this is where the sore thumb thing comes from, because if you bang your thumb, it goes all red. You can see it for miles and miles. And I'd be lying if I didn't say the color was flattering on me. Matches my nose.
Oh, wonderful. Well, I didn't even think about that. Look at that. Large drink company showing up. Wow. Okay, great. So I got to ask you this question because this is a burning question I have. Are you magic?
Kids these days, am I magic? Who do you think I am, Drew Thomas?
Well, maybe.
You make my belly wobble like a bowl full of jelly. I love that poem. Magic? I would say I'm just talented.
Talented. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's a good answer. So, how do you do it all in one night? How do you get
Oh,
all these presents around in one night?
oh, come on. I can't be giving away all my secrets. Let's just say there's nothing wrong with asking for a little help.
Oh, I see. Okay, I got you. Yeah, we can always use a little help from unseen people. Well, I got to ask you this question. You don't come to the door, you don't knock on the door to come in. What's the deal with the chimney thing?
Oh, I learned when I was a young man that the quickest way between 2 points is a straight line. I had to increase efficiency a few hundred years ago, and I realized the quickest way to the stockings was straight down.
Oh, okay. Well, I got to ask you. We have many boys and girls who cruise on Royal Caribbean International during Christmas. How do you get their presents to them?
I have a special connection and get special clearance to land on the Royal Caribbean ships, and then the Royal Caribbean crew gives me a hand.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. That's wonderful. They're really good at stuff like that. Well, what else do you do to increase the efficiency of your operation?
Again, I can't be giving away all my secrets. I have competitors too, you know. Let me see. I used to go around on an old goat. It was great, but not as quick as I needed to be. So I upgraded to a horse, and then I upgraded to a few reindeer, and then I added more and more reindeer until I found the right balance. So Rudolph was my latest recruit, and so he's the poster boy. He's a good-looking reindeer, in fairness to him. The same nose as myself.
Oh, yeah. Well, we love Rudolph. red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose. I better quit my singing, keep my day job. Okay, but it's so many houses, Santa, or St. Nick, all in one night. I just cannot wrap my head around this.
I know, I know. I've heard it all before, dear boy, but most people just sit there and be skeptical. It's important to try things. Don't believe anything just because you're told to believe it. It's always good to learn and figure things out for yourself. Remember, I've been doing this for a long time and I work very, very hard. Anything's possible with ambition, hard work, and a little help from your friends.
Oh yeah, yeah, love the friends thing, absolutely. So for any children wanting to write you a letter, did we always? I know you get this asked a lot. Do you have any specific address you'd like to receive letters at, or are you the only person on the North Pole living in the North Pole? Excuse me, that's called Santa Claus.
Anything addressed to Santa Claus will generally find its way to me. People know me. But if you want to be absolutely certain, my postal code is H0H0H0. And you can also send it to 1050 Caribbean Way, Miami, Florida.
Oh, very nice. Way to get a plug in there for the headquarters of Royal Caribbean. That's wonderful. I got to ask you this question. What's your favorite time of the year?
Oh, you split my side jug, man. Is that a serious question? Why the start of the Christmas season?
Oh, okay, that makes sense. What is your least favorite thing about Christmas?
The end of the Christmas season. I love Christmas and the reason for the season.
Oh, yeah, it seems like I've heard that answer before. Okay, great. So let's move on here. Sometimes you hear about people not believing in you. I'm not one of them. I believe. You see my T-shirt. That must be a weird feeling for you. What do you say whenever people say they don't believe in you?
This is a heavily considered question for me. At the end of the day, those people might be onto something, or maybe they're not. I like their thinking. They haven't met me, so they shouldn't be certain. I keep myself fairly low-key for most of the year, and then there's all this hoopla. So, it's a difficult one. But I think even the most hardline skeptics can agree that if they're talking about me, there's at least some bit of truth to me. The way I see it, for as long as I have a job to do, spread joy and positive characteristics that I'm associated with it, lead me to it. But once critical thinking comes into play, it should not be stymied.
Okay, great. So I just take from that if you believe in you, you believe in you. But if you don't, that's fine also. That's kind of what I get from that. That's wonderful. Well, we're foodies. We love food. People like to leave out all sorts of food for you from all over the world. Different things like a glass of milk, some cookies, maybe some mince pies. What is your favorite food to find when you go down that chimney?
To be honest, I'm becoming almost as jelly as I am jolly these days. I need to lose some weight. So the less I eat on Christmas Eve is probably the better. If you really want to leave something out for me, I'd say just go with a small glass of water and milk, but the wonderful crew at Royal Caribbean makes sure I have my Ranger cookies.
Oh, I see. So they take care of you. At least you get your Ranger cookies whenever you hit their ships. That's wonderful. Kind of taking on a little serious note here. Christmas is also the day Jesus was born.
Certainly. Like I said earlier, it's the reason for the season. But the expression of unconditional love that Santa represents is a universal one. It doesn't have to just be Christianity. It can be found in all religions and in all people. What I'm about is unconditional love.
Wow. That's really powerful. Really good. Thank you, Santa. I know you're really, really busy, so we're going to go ahead and cut this short here. You got so many things to do. One last thing before we go. What would you say to any children and adults out there who are watching this?
Oh, I'd tell them that it's nearly Christmas time now, not long to go, so it's good to be as nice as you can. Help your parents with anything they ask. Be nice and kind to everyone. Remember, Christmas is a time for everyone. You should be very happy if you get a present. You should share and play with everyone who wants to play with you. I hope I can go to your house on the night of the 24th, but you have to deserve it. And adults, go book that cruise and they see you there. And Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Santa. Thank you so much for taking your time with us. We really appreciate it. Like Santa says, hey, y'all go book that cruise too. So, well, we'll see you flying in the air on the 24th, and hopefully we'll see you on a cruise ship next year. Thanks, Santa, so much. Merry Christmas to everybody at We Love Royal Caribbean International, at Royal Caribbean International, all of her crew and staff. We love everybody. Thank you so much again, Santa, and we will see you later.